And we back. Oh, we back. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. But yeah, back on track. Just getting it in. Special episode, as always. I want to thank all the people checking in and saying what's up, following through, sending me messages. Man, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Thanks for the feedback. But yeah, just here to get better, beginning of October, we're here to get better. Taking a definitely leap, quantum leap towards New Year's resolutions and starting them now. Got the diet on lock, got the gym on lock, got the organization and tidying up on lock. Things I should have done months ago. I would have usually just posted basically done it New Year's, but then I'm just like, nah, just do it now. Just do it now. Just get it out of the way now. So doing an overhaul on organizing some stuff, throwing away some stuff, decluttering, digital space and physical space. So much needed. I'm glad I started now because I would have waited to New Year's to do it and get it done. But like I've said before, and honestly, implementing the experience. That experience is basically, once Halloween is over, it's basically the end of the year because it's just 2 months of straight holidays. The Christmas music is basically on right now. You got the Halloween setup, and then right next to it, in a smaller setup, just getting bigger as the days go by, is the Christmas setup. So, yeah, it's just starting now, getting a head start. I've told some people about it. We rolling. And it's about getting better. It's about excelling. It's about accomplishing, getting those results. Football season is on, and guess what? Everybody want to win. Cool. Let's win at our goals. Let's win at our expectations. Let's win at our aspirations, our visions, overcome our obstacles. That's a win too, overcoming your obstacles. So to get straight into it, I'm going to talk about this conversation I had with someone. I don't know them like super good, like we're best buddies, but I've known them over the years. Small circle, friend of a friend kind of type of deal, or seeing them when I go to a certain location. And he told me about 10 years ago, is it going to be, that he had this idea for a pizza restaurant. Hispanic guy trained by the Italians in the pizzerias. So he's been, making pizza for a long time, and has a son and, is able to support himself, and some family and stuff like that. And he told me just years ago, like, oh yeah, I plan on having my own pizza. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Then he started getting detailed on it. He's like, yeah, I want it by the beach. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's pretty good. Pizza by the beach. That's good. And he goes, yeah, and I want it in Mexico. I'm like, shoot, you're going to go back home? Pa atrás pa la casa? Pa atrás pa la tierra, la madre tierra? And, that's basically back home to the motherland. And he's like, yeah, I want to go back and do it over there and do some pizza. And I'm just like, okay, cool, do it. So this was like 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago. So we're about 9, it's going to be 10 years. And so I've been running into him the last couple of years here and there, and he got a job at another pizzeria by where I live, and I visited him. I saw him in there. I said, what's up? We talked. And I just go, hey, what's up with this pizzeria that you've been telling me about? She's like, oh yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm like, dude, it's been 10 years, bro. It's been 10 years. Like when? When is when? Like, the time is now, dude. The time is now. And I'm not saying it to get down on him or be mean about it. I'm also talking about myself. I'm like, yeah, I got to get on my stuff and say, hey, I've been saying this for a long time. I need to do it now. So I'm talking to him in that energy of awareness where I'm like, hey, I know, me too. I know. So yeah, we've been talking about it. I've been sending him some links, some support. And he told me some of the, he's told me some things about like, yeah, I feel it, you're right, da 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 da. And he told me something that stuck with me. He told me something that stuck with me, and I'm gonna tell you what it was. If you notice at the beginning of what I said that we're not like super close friends, we're just acquaintances. We know who we each other are and how we know each other, small world. But again, I don't really know him on a deep personal level. He doesn't know me on a deep personal level. Just crossing by, And this is what he told me the other day. This is what he told me. He goes, man, I wish I had more friends like you. And I'm just like, bro, out of these 10 years, I've seen you like a handful of times, like probably a dozen or less. A dozen or less. The way I believe in him, the way I support him, the way I encourage him, he turns around and says, I wish I had friends like you. I mean, this guy's almost 50. And I'm just kind of like, damn, like, that says a lot. It doesn't say a lot about me. It just says a lot about the people, we naturally surround ourselves with. Because I know for a fact no one is encouraging him or believing in him the way I am doing that towards him. No one is. No one is. And I'm getting on him because it's been more than like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I remember the first time he started telling me about it. The guy was working and he just stopped and just couldn't stop talking about the colors he's gonna use, the name, the location, some of the pizzas he wants to do. He wants to do an al pastor pizza. For those that don't know, the Mexican taco, al pastor, marinated pork. I don't eat pork, but for those that do. I mean, I used to eat it. It's pretty damn good, I ain't gonna lie. Has a little bit of pineapple in it. But yeah, al pastor pizza, I mean, that's just one of many. And like I said, he's worked with, some of the good pizzerias around here, trained, gone to the conventions, know who wins pizza contest, competition. And yeah, he's pretty well versed in the pizza game. Knows about the dough, the type of cheese, all that stuff. And he's had this dream, this vision, and it calls on his heart. And basically, he needs to get this done, and he knows this. He knows it, and I keep telling him. And it just reminds me of just a natural thing of like, we all basically have this idea of what we want to do, but we don't take action. There's always something holding us back. There's always something it's not right, it's not ready. And sure, we could say that, but the reality is nothing's ever ready. Nothing is ever like 100% on point, on par. Sometimes you just got to jump in there and just start doing it, start making mistakes, start the process, start the ball rolling. And it doesn't really make sense from the outside. You have to be in it to understand it, but I've been in those situations where I just jumped in and I wasn't ready. Literally, I jumped in, I wasn't ready. I knew I wasn't ready. I didn't care, I didn't want to wait, and I just jumped in. And it's about building that parachute on the way down. Literally. No one's ever ready. No one's ever ready. You think Kobe was ready when he got in the league? At 18, you think he was ready? Spiritually, he was ready. Maybe physically, he wasn't. He airballed first couple of games. Didn't pass the ball hog, supposedly. Probably true. But yeah, he wasn't ready, but he knew, his soul was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Physically, I might not be ready. Mentally, I'm not ready. No, definitely mentally wasn't ready, right? Different speed, different mentality of playing the game, different level, different flow. Spiritually, yeah, he wanted it. Just like this guy spiritually, he wants his pizza business that he wants to build. Physically, he might not be ready. He is. He says he's not. He says he doesn't have enough energy. And in back of my mind, I'm like, that's BS, because when you do stuff you love from the heart, you have all the energy. The Lord favors you. The universe, God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, favors you. Favors you into this energetic alignment where this is where I assign you to do. This is what you want to do. Heart's in it. Let's get you amped up. And so no one's ever ready. So for those listening, just reflect. It's like some of the stuff we want to do, we're not ready. It's not perfect time. Nothing's ever a perfect time. Nothing ever is. Like, it wasn't a perfect time for me to start this damn YouTube channel. I kept putting it on for years. And then I kind of started and I'm like, oh, it's not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Well, no one ever is. I never was. When I started my first videos, like, I didn't know how to speak properly or like get a flow going. And it's still not right. I'm just starting and just gonna get better over time. And it took a while to get there. So yeah, I have some compassion and patience for this guy. So, there's compassion and understanding for this guy. I don't know who the hell he was. Oh, he was on the phone probably. Yeah, back to the situation is that, I'm just gonna get better over time, and this is what we got to do. We got to make some mistakes. We got to look ridiculous sometimes. We have to airball. We got to probably burn the pizza a few times, or the ingredients didn't come out right because of the distributor or because of this warehouse or whatever, right? But that's part of it. What business? You're ordering from businesses. You're ordering from people. You're ordering and expecting service and products from people who at some point were not ready either. They were not ready, but they decided to choose and say, hey, my spirit is calling me to do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find a way. And of course, they ran into problems. They ran into problems. And guess what? They do what we all are here to do, is solve problems. They solve problems. They solve the problems and they got you your product. They got you my product. It doesn't stop. You just keep going. You just figure it out. Next thing you know, you look back, you're just like, that was such a big deal. Some of you guys are working at places, some of you guys are working, all of us, I'm not gonna say some of you guys, all of us are working at places, companies, businesses, where all we're doing is solving their problems and getting paid for it. And the service continues, the products continue. So it's never gonna be a perfect time, it's never gonna be a straight road, but guess what? We do it anyway. And that's what I've been telling myself with this damn YouTube channel. It's like, it's not gonna look like this, it's not gonna sound like that, it's not gonna da-da-da-da-da. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna get on here, make my mistakes, have some hiccups, have some setbacks, but I'm gonna go at it anyway.